Oh, hello everyone. We are back for year 4 of PhotoPlus. It's already been 4 years and it's very windy outside. It's very loud. It's New York City. But we're back at the Javits Center, which is to this side of the camera right here. So all failed intros and loud New York outside, we are back for year 4 at PhotoPlus. What we saw last year was the emergence of Sony, essentially, and they took over what Nikon had in a huge booth right off to the right. So with the war of mirrorless going on right now, very curious to see what it looks like this year and what we can get our hands on. There's a lot that was announced for Photokina and coming out recently. Let's go see what PhotoPlus 2018 entails, and you never know who you're gonna meet inside. So let's wait 7 hours to log in, or to check in. A good amount of time waiting for a badge. We are finally here. The Javits Center, PhotoPlus 2018. Let's go inside, see what madness occurs, and see what hands we can get my gear on. Gear I can get my hands on. Also, I'm gonna be testing out the M50, as this is the first time I'm actually using this at like kind of an event to cover things, but pretty much the same as last year. You come in, Sony still in where Nikon was at that spot. You have Nikon, pretty much the layout's the same for a lot of the big brands. But let's continue to see what's in here and what we got.
I was under the impression with boxing, you're supposed to face your opponent.
For this time, Sony really doesn't have a lot. Basically, they only came out with the Sony A7 III this year, which we obviously covered when we were out in Las Vegas. Not sure what there is. There was a pretty cool thing where they show their memory cards floating around. I choose not to drown my memory cards, but if so, looks like they may survive. I don't know if they do. Very interested to see and get a hands-on with both Nikon and Canon's mirrorless system, as I've been trying to get hands-on, but I don't know if it's worth the time, but I still want to check them out. I think we're about to meet up with someone, and I think he has an answer to save the world, or a certain problem. And we've literally been trying to link up for like over an hour now. I've went between just 3 booths, still haven't seen him. Special guest. Here he is right here.
Quick thoughts, how do we solve Brexit?
Am I in the vlog?
How do we solve Brexit? Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple, don't do it.
I literally wish I could have as fun as that guy right there. GoPro 7, first impressions, it works. Subscribe. So Ted and I were just walking around, and a couple people were saying hello, especially to the art of photography himself. So someone stopped me and goes, "Hey, I watch your videos. Are you Greg Casillo?"
Greg Casillo!
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like, I mean, that dude was really, really excited to meet Greg Casillo.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe Greg's watching.
I've got something for Ted. It's something that he's always wanted.
Oh, you bring something?
Take a guess at what do you think I would have given you?
It's a Polaroid.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what
you're gonna go, and this is for you. You're keeping this.
Oh, it is? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That is the lens. This is the lens burrito.
Seriously, this is something he's wanted since he saw that in the video I made, and now he can burrito away, Chipotle away his lens.
Hands on
Watch
the lens
this.
burrito.
Ready? Hands on. It's a real world lens burrito review. You wrap up your phone.
You gotta fold it up.
Yeah, so there you go. Look at It's like, it got hot down here.
The one thing you'll always notice is that these shows, you get a lot of the gear, but you also get a lot about the printing. I say the same thing every year, albums, framing and everything like that. So that's what you see as you walk through.
She is having so much fun.
So one of the biggest complaints recently is cards only having one card slot. Ted and I figured out a way to hack DIY dual card slots and one card slot.
Watch this.
So watch
right
this.
Here, observe. So what you do, the cameras are the same. So you get two cameras, which would give you dual card slots, right?
Buy two cameras, you got two card slots. The other cool stuff a lot of these companies give you, especially the camera companies, is like they'll do complimentary cleaning and checking up on your gear. Like for example, I think I'm gonna give my X Pro 2 to Fuji to check out, but like Tamron checks lenses. Like if you give a Sony camera to their pro team, they'll look into it, clean it and everything like that. And usually for free too. So if you ever come to these events, always look into that if you have that type of gear. Listen, I've heard of doing YouTube and being a one-man band like myself, but Jason Vong over here is doing it the right way.
A boom op, a camera guy, come on. Jason Vong is elite.
What is your reaction to Jason Vong's eliteness right now? What's your reaction?
Spielberg. I think it's what Steven Spielberg. This is a.
The one thing I will say, and I've walked around here once before, and I'm just trying to get some good B-roll and to show you more what's here, is that like last year, it's still getting pretty light here, and it looks like they moved everything towards the outsides of things, and you have a little bit more empty space in between. So, PhotoPlus, what's happening? Like every year you have a lot of the same stuff, bags, accessories, a lot of the big camera stuff, but then you have a lot of the miscellaneous stuff, like that accessory stuff. Once again, bags, little things, especially like backdrops. It's like these types of shows, these PhotoPlus, it involves everything. It's not just the newest camera, the newest lens and everything like that. It's about business, insurance, networking. So when you come to some of this stuff, there's more to look at than just gear per se. There's a lot more depth behind it as well. And you'll find something. It's rare, but another thing you come here is you see a lot of different things, some unique things, and there's just something called SnapSphere, and they didn't tell me to say this or anything, but what they do, and I don't know if I have a use for it, but obviously 360-degree video, panoramics and everything, they can be hard to print out, especially 360-degree pictures and everything. But with the sphere, it wraps it around like a ball in a sphere. So it's just something different, something unique if you're into that type of stuff. One interesting company I never would expect to come to something like this, and because they haven't, but they've really gotten a lot of improvement in their video, that's Best Buy. Okay, Best Buy, I see, I got your credit card. It's maxed. There's a lot of open space. It seemed like a lot of some brands aren't even coming here anymore. I know the lighting's kind of weird, just have to deal with it. Some interesting things. We saw some of the big gear. Really like looking at the Canon and Nikon mirrorless cameras hands-on, you know, holding the Fuji GFX 50R. This is PhotoPlus. You don't know what you're gonna get every year. Every year there's Photokina now, so companies' budgets are gonna be smaller. For coming to this stuff, there's smaller booths. You know, last year, like I mentioned, Nikon moved over and Sony took over one of the main booths up front, and they're still there. So very interested to see what's going to happen here, but if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know down below. I also want to give a quick thank you to, you know, some of the other YouTubers who said hello, and to you guys and girls who actually were here too. You know, it was a nice, you know, handful to come over and say hi, to talk for a little while. It's really great to meet you guys and girls in person, because you're able to put faces to like usernames and people you've known throughout the years and everything like that. So thank you for coming over to say hi. It means a lot. And to say like, hey, I really enjoy your videos, you know. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So I kind of already signed out, but I just want to get Ted's thoughts on this, as this was his first PhotoPlus. I don't know how different it is than like PPI or anything like that, but what are your thoughts?
My first thought is your flippy screen. Is the audio recording?
Yes.
All right, yeah, I have bars on mine. All right, my first thoughts, a lot of new cameras, chained desks, lights. What else do we see?
People. What about the people?
Oh, lots of people. Oh, we saw some people. Actually, a lot of people really nice. They see us on the YouTube. They come up and they introduce themselves. There was one troll who came up.
Literally a real life troll.
Literally. Actually, everybody else, everyone else was super sweet and super nice, and it was fun.
What's left on the adventure for the rest of the night?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Day. I have no idea. We're gonna wing the hell out of it.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
We may or may not vlog it.
PhotoPlus 2018.
That's a wrap.
The AOP.
The AOP, the GW guy with TE.
The guy with the eye.